Ooh, that was loud. All right. If you're watching the stream after the fact, thanks for checking in. We've got some work to do today. We are basically going to get ready to move and get all our stuff together. And I realize that the power is out now. That's cool. That's cool. I can turn my alarm off. We won't be watching any TV anytime soon. That's cool. But yeah, we're gonna do some organizing in tomorrow's stream. Let me put some clothes on. Jesus. In tomorrow's stream when we're playing with Cduffo, we're gonna potentially go to a new town and check out a new town. So that's what we're gonna be up to. For now, though, we have to move everything, basically everything, from our base here at the gas station in Rosewood to our truck that we have, because we have the RV mod, RV interior, I guess it's called, something like that. And we're gonna be taking full advantage of that. I know we want to put maybe like a fridge inside the RV, and hopefully we still have water. That'd be sad if water is still not unlimited. Ooh, I don't think it. I think we might be out of water too. But anyways, let's just take a look at the outside, see if there's any zombies. Should get in the habit of closing doors. But yeah, we haven't been on. What's today, Tuesday? Haven't been on for a little bit, but we realized. Cduffo, what's going on, man? I was moving into the house going hectic, tiring, awesome, all of the above. Oh, I forgot that we have these little side panel things too. 15 storage. It's like easy access right there. But this is what we're working with. We got oh, here's a zombie. Oh, there's a few over there. Let me just do a quick lap around the place and make sure we're in the clear. I feel like I'm running pretty slow though. But yeah, power is definitely out, and water might be as well. What is it? 8:10? That sounds about right then. I think we're in the clear in the immediate vicinity. But okay, water is in fact out. Okay, nice. I know Sway said that he said that the power was out, but yeah. At least it's raining out. It wouldn't be a stream without some rain. Skate, what's going on? How's your Tuesday been? Almost halfway through the week. You gonna come do lawn work with you Saturday? I mean, maybe not this Saturday, but at some point. Yeah, yeah. Water is in fact out, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna just start moving some stuff. I know I did a little organizing before here, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Honestly, I don't know if we care about those seeds. We got some miscellaneous crap. Honestly, I think what we have to do first is put some crates in the truck. That would be a better first thing, and also just bring the truck nearby. Oh, I forgot. That Benz with the trailer had all of our crates in it. I moved some crates. C-Duff, do you know where that trailer went? Because I think the car is totaled due to oh, and the battery is out in the car okay, well, what the hell happened? Alright, well, we might be missing some crates, and we might have to find a way to charge this battery, because this is certainly dead. That might have been me leaving the light on, or I don't know. It's probably that. I don't even know how to look under the hood. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's not a huge deal for the crates. It's probably a bigger deal for the battery. Where's the battery? Remaining 0%. All right, that ain't good. I don't think we have a car charger, so that is actually a problem. That might be. I hear a zombie. That actually might put a wrinkle in our plans unless we can find a different kind of battery. No, the trailer, the big green trailer is what I'm talking about. That I had on the Benz. The crate, yeah, crate's trailer. So we might have a battery charger, but I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure it out tomorrow in terms of the battery. I guess I'll just start loading up, but let's see at least. Hopefully we have a few crates in here. I know I. Okay, good. And a rubber ducky. Nice. We got the essentials. So honestly, this will probably be enough crates, and we also have the back of the RV as well. I don't think I've filled any of this. No, I haven't. Good. Well, I guess good. But plan for this is, since this is a mobile little base here, and we don't have a lot of loot yet, especially nails. I had big plans to build up this gas station into a nice base for all the streamers in the server to use, and I ate through 200 nails so quickly, and I didn't even get around the whole base with the wood framing. So, um, yeah, yeah, we need to have this mobile base, go to some towns, especially out west that probably haven't been touched yet, and stock up on a whole bunch of materials that we'll need to do what we want. Um, I mean, everybody's had some plans for this playthrough, so it'd be nice just to properly gear up, maybe get some military bags, especially I think Cduffo said Irvington is a good place for military stuff. I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with somebody else, somewhere else. But yeah, Zap, what's going on, man? How's your day going? Chris trailer is up the road toward Echo. Okay. There was a bunch of wood planks and crates. Yep, that sounds about right. I should have had like 34 crates, including the ones that are already in the trailer. So yeah, it's a lot of crates. You have nails in your trailer? Go grab them. I don't even know where your trailer is. I didn't even see any other cars in this parking lot. So that's a later us problem. I want all of this stuff. You know what? Let me grab a separate bag as a transfer bag. But yeah, today's just gonna be a chill stream. I just want to secondary. I just want to kind of just get the bulk of moving our stuff out of here into the actual truck. Um, and yeah, just I feel like I haven't streamed in a couple days, so it'd be nice just to say hi to everybody and see what's going on. But Cduffo reached 20 stream streak. Damn. Zap, what are you at? Gotta be probably more than that. Are you in the 30s? All right, I'm gonna just put this in the back. But yeah, probably won't be that long of a stream. I just wanted to get some progress in, and yeah, just kind of talk about what we're planning. This is, I mean, my rough idea would just be go out west, hit up some of the major cities. This truck, especially with crates in it, we did the math. Who was it? It was it Dawn? Dawn from 3 days ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don said he loves the RV mod and the RV interiors, and he's like, yeah, you can. I thought originally you could fit only 7 stacks of crates per side, and he's like, oh, don't forget 2 on the end. So like technically you can have, I think it was 3,700, 3,800 storage space with these crates in the trailer, not including any bags that you leave on the ground. And then you have the storage space in the back of this truck as well, the 974. Okay, there are some planks and stuff in this, so I gotta move those out at some point. But Seb, what's going on? Zap just chilling. What did I say? Didn't you let Sway borrow the Skyline? Skyline, is that the Benz, the red car? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to walk around and organize while looking at chat. Let me get some stuff transferring. Like age one. Totally could. Yeah. Yeah, he was more than welcome to borrow it. Okay, we got some gear here. Yeah, I did some sorting before, so hopefully most of our loot is sorted out of the cars. But I know that that trailer for the red car had some crates, which you can just go to any warehouse and get crates, so it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't matter too much. And there was another Ben's in Rosewood downtown a bit, so we might have to pick that up. I do like them. Apparently you can get like armor for them and stuff, which is pretty cool. Oh, the Skyline's a fast one? Yeah, that thing, I have Sunday Driver, and that thing was ridiculous. That was that was the fastest car I've ever been in Zomboid. Alright, let's have this stack be like weapon stuff for now. This might be a little disorganized for now. I just want to get it all in here so we're mostly ready to go. But we do have to find a battery. I know that there's a car place right next to us, but it was like completely like it spawned as a completely like ransacked, all the windows broken, the doors broken and everything. Uh, so there's not much to be had there, but we just need a little bit of power just to get the truck going, and then we're good to go. The death box. I don't know. I don't normally play with mods, so I don't know if like one of us can drive this truck while the other's just like back here watching like VHSs. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if one of us like leaves the game inside, and if the other like plays while the other doesn't play, if they will still spawn in that like inside there as long as no major changes have been made. So we're gonna have to do some trial and error, do some testing, do some stuff for science. So you're watching a movie with the fiance, had to pop in to say hi. Nice. Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's stream, and then I think Cduffo and I are gonna have a longer stream Friday night if all goes to plan. It's been a busy week though, so who knows what'll happen. But I think Wednesday and Friday are the for sure days of streaming, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so much going on with so many people. Zap got a place, Cduffo got a place. God, they grow up so fast. I'm not gonna do too much organizing here, but just get it in. What question did you ask me? Did y'all hear? Oh, what question did I ask you? Oh, what's your stream streak at? Cduffo and Fish just reached 20 stream streaks. You said you lost your Cduffo streak, Zap, like not too long ago. Yeah, I remember you like popped in my stream. You're like, ah, crap, I lost like a 40-day streak or something. In the 30s. Yeah, nice. It's not a stream without it raining. It always rains. Except when we need it to. Except when Cduffo decides to burn all of West Point. Then it doesn't rain for weeks. Oh, you're about to watch The Boys? I've watched like the first episode of The Boys, and it was, I don't know. I heard very good things about it, and I don't know. I don't know if just because I had other stuff that I was watching at the time. Maybe I'm just not into that kind of thing, so I'll have to give it another shot at some point. I do want to watch Breaking Bad again. That was one of the best series I've ever watched. And they have the Better Call Saul or something too that I've heard really good things about. But I haven't watched that. What was that on Netflix or something? Julia, what's going on? Been busy? Alright, put this, what is this, our gun stuff? Yeah, I'll just put this up here for now. Our gun stuff in this stack. I know we'll probably need multiple stacks for gun stuff and ammo, but we'll get there when we get there. Skeet, you lost all your streaks this weekend. Cduffo, Waff, even 97 Devon streak. 97 Devon streak? Jeez. Julia, what's your streak at for Cduffo? I think it's in the 80s or something, right? 97's crazy. Breaking Peak, yeah. Great show. Even, I've also like that. Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. Honestly, probably top 2 best TV shows I've ever watched. Game of Thrones, I had to take two times watching it. The first time, like after I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes, and there's some like opening scenes that I was unsure of. I'm like, what is this really? What this show is about? It seems a little vulgar. Um, but the second time, since so many friends like have been watching it and stuff, I was like, all right, I'll give it a second go. People are continuing to say really good things about it. But yeah, I'm glad I did. Game of Thrones is so good. I gotta watch that a second time too, because I feel like first time you're like immersed in it. You're just trying to absorb as much as possible, and the second time you pick up on like a bunch of stuff that you didn't pick up on the first time. So that's always cool. Let's see how many cans we can. Jug of vinegar. I know that might be questionable to keep because it's probably so heavy, but if I remember, you can use like vinegar is critical to like jar stuff or something like that. I don't know. Cduffo might know. I'm only a professional when it comes to RimWorld. At least it seems like the battery in the flashlight doesn't seem to be going down too fast, so that's good. We do have a bunch of batteries too. All right, get that transferring over. Oh, Walking Dead. I haven't watched The Walking Dead in a while. I haven't watched that fully though. I feel like once they got into like the Negan stuff, that's when they lost me. I was like, all right, I'm done. And I forget if people said like at that point if it was worth it or not to continue watching. But like the first few seasons are absolutely insane. I gotta watch the first at least season at some point. It's like classic Walking Dead. Can do like a Walking Dead Zomboid storyline going. That'd be cool. Oh, look at all our decorations. I won't touch any of our decorations. I don't know if we want them to stay here or not, but I'll at least move all the items. Never seen breaking. Usually I think 60 on Cduffo. Nice. Oh, those are just okay on there. Probably have rotten stuff in the freezer. Yep. Oh, chocolate milk. Never rots. Let's go. Jar of leeks. Alright. Yeah, this is all rotten. I'll just leave that in there. I'll just ignore that for the time being. And let's transfer all. Forgot that there's. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Cduffo never seen Game of Thrones. Skeet. 3+ months down the drain. Yeah, all that hard work. Jeez. For the Overwatch, gonna drink for the Overwatch stack. Yeah, we gotta play some Overwatch at some point. I've been playing that with Alden and Fish past couple of nights just to, right before bed, just to relax. If you can believe it, that's relaxing for me. Yeah. Nothing like playing some ranked Overwatch with a level 48 Kiriko and who else do I play? I play Torb, play Iari, Zenyatta. Yeah, I don't branch out too much, but if I have to, I will. Let's put books in this crate. Absolutely nice. You have like 20 hours. Yeah, I think like the first game that you play with Fish and I, you chose tank, and Fish and I like were speechless for a second. We're like, huh, that's a move right there for sure. You're like, I don't know how to play this game, and they're like, yeah, no, see how it goes. And he actually, I think he did like Orisa or somebody, and actually went pretty well. forget that we have a basement too. This is a pretty cool place. We'll definitely be back here and finish up some of the base ideas that I've been wanting to do. But yeah, we just need more nails. I mean, we need a ton of nails. We're gonna need like 2,000 nails, I think. 20 boxes at least. Alright, got some VHSs here. Might as well bring those. The point is to just make a super mobile base in this truck. I think that'll be fun. It'll give us flexibility to, check out other streamers, see what they're up to, and have all the creature comforts of home just right with us. The only thing is that I don't know if Cduffo or I should be driving because this truck has to last. Like, we have to minimize the amount of damage that it takes so that it lasts as long as possible. We'll see how long we can make it last. But it might be like take 2 cars to wherever we're going. One small crappy car goes first just to scout out the area, and then the truck behind. So we'll see on that. Cduffo relaxes on Siege. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I sweat during Siege, and not because I sweat because I'm good. I sweat because I'm just stressing out. I hear like footsteps underneath me, and I think that they're right next to me, and there's a soft wall right next to me that I think I'm gonna get absolutely drilled through. Siege is an interesting game for sure. Oh, a tortilla, nice. Oh, that's the trash. I don't want anything from the trash. Alright. We don't have much we don't have much at all in our bathroom for extra medical supplies. But Rosewood is like an easy town to start on. The negative to that is that it doesn't have too much crazy stuff in it. So honestly, I think that's most of our stuff. I'm gonna probably just look around town for a car battery charger. I think there's also some stuff down here. Maybe I'll bring an extra flashlight in case I die. Yeah, that's just kind of crap. Whatever. I think that's honestly most of our stuff. Yeah, excellent. Oh, I think my dude's agitated. He wants a smoke. Deserves a smoke after moving. Big robot lady. Oh yeah, that's right. Diva. Sorry, I'm taking a little while to read chat. What's wrong with your driving? I said our driving. It goes both ways. You know that I am just bad in general at driving, and you're only bad when you're trying to read chat. So it balances out, I guess. Between the two of us, we'll find a way to destroy a car. Ooh, 4 cigarette packs. Oh, that's my fanny pack. I don't want to get rid of that. I was like, I'm gonna hold on to those. Sway's prediction is 2 trips. Won't even make it out of Rosewood. Yeah. Just lost 2 cars just going to Echo Creek and back. Most of it's rage bait. Yeah, that would have been infuriating. It's hard at night. Driving at night is tough. That's for sure. I think we got like most of the stuff I wanted to get, so I'm just gonna run around a little bit and see what I can see. Where's this bag? Okay, duffel bag. I want this one. Let's place that on the ground for now. Let's get our steps in, clear some zombies. My crowbar isn't even equipped on my back. Okay, cool. Equipping both hands. I don't even know what skills I'm at. It's been a couple days and I forget exactly where I was at. Let's check them out. Alright, axe because I'm a lumberjack. Maintenance is almost level 3. Short blunt's level 2. I gotta work on my long blunt, which is almost level 1. I just got this crowbar, so that's why my long blunt is not great. But yeah, we'll train up. Plenty of training to do in this game, as long as I don't die. There we go. Long blunt leveled up. Nice. I'm just gonna check in here again, see if there's any car chargers. I doubt there are, because I remember this being pretty, like, ransacked. No. Otherwise, I'll have to go to, like, some of those garages and some houses. Yeah, I don't see anything. Check this out. Some bandages in the trash. Dirty bandages. Nice. I already have enough bandages, so I'm chilling for now. Cat's eyes for MP feels like a must. Yeah, I don't have cat's eyes. I just have organized, dexterous, and I think strong. I probably didn't need to ball it on strong, but I wanted the maximum amount of carrying capacity. So it is what it is. Oh, there's a little baby horde over here. I don't want to like completely wear down my crowbar, because this is honestly the only crowbar I've seen. Consider restarting your build? You built your character so poorly. Need to hit up Irvington Racetrack and do a 6-man race. That is a good idea. There's also a racetrack on the way to Louisville. It would be fun to set up like a tiny little base like near Louisville, just to have a place for us to all meet up at if we're trying to go deep into Louisville at some point. It'd be nice to at least have some rain barrels to wash up at, and a bunch of cars in case we crash a little bit. Yeah, I gotta get my maintenance way up. Durability on this crowbar is going way down. Like, pretty quickly, honestly. Probably quicker than the wrench. That's why I've been using short blunt. It's just because it's easy to find the weapons for it. Sorry while I walk in. Give me like 20 minutes to kill these 5 zombies. Jeez. There we go. Just ignore all the negative moodles. Sway, you're heading off. Have a good night. We'll see you around. You mean bumper cars? Yeah. Demolition Derby is more like it. Has actual race cars? Oh, cool. Yeah. Don't talk about anybody else's driving until you give it a try. Uh oh. I hate when they like get into the animation where it looks like they're nibbling you a little bit. That happens a lot for me, and every time I am concerned. Alright, I am already high exertion. I should probably eat something. Let's take care of some of these noodles. Is there a sink in here? Might as well use a sink in here and drain this water, then our base's water. I'm gonna actually need those water bottles. Oh, some toilet water? Let's go. It's been a while since I've had toilet water. Yes, see how you drive. God, my brain is absolutely fried from work today. I was just doing a million different things. A half-an-hour meeting turned into a 2.5-hour meeting. So that was fun. It's always, you know, it's good when that happens. Zep, you don't need to stream. You can just hop in a car and see how it goes. Oh, okay, good. I ate the ice cream that was in there. Alright, food. I'm pretty sure I put all the food in the truck, in the trailer. I don't know. I mean, might as well bring those planks with us in the truck. Maybe drop the branches and the logs and just keep the planks. If we want to board up anything, we can immediately board up some windows. We just need to find one box of nails to get us going. But yeah, we gotta. Oh, we don't even have a generator to fill up on gas. I don't think this thing needs gas, but I forgot about that. All right, get an RV. I gotta remember to turn off my flashlight. Now, the question is, where did I put all the food? Canned carrots. Let's be healthy. Let's be healthy. Cook some beef, pasta, and sauce and cheese tonight. Super, super healthy. Not a vegetable to be seen, which is why I'm eating some canned carrots in game, of course. Yeah. Damn, I'm still hungry. Okay, let's still try to be healthy. Pineapple, it turns you into a sweeter person. Something like that. You got the dock you think you need, just gotta test it out soon. Nice. Canned pineapple, cool. Alright. That took care of our hunger. Let's get out. It's 10 a.m. Throw those cans on the ground and let's search for a vehicle real quick. I forget what's in our area. There's some cars by like the downtown that could be still decent, but the problem is I can't hotwire a car, so at least do a recon mission, and then once Cduffo on, we can I can take a car maybe. We should have a. Uh-oh. Is the world not loading? Is the world flat? I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Should I be concerned about this? Do we think I'm gonna fall off if I keep walking into this area? I've never seen this. This might be a quick stream if we can't do any looting. Connection to server lost. Okay, so it didn't like me getting close to that. Huh. This might turn into a RimWorld stream. Alright. That's new. That's new. My game's not even bringing me back to the main menu. Alright, alright. So wonderful weather we're having. Actually, it's pretty crap out. It's been downpouring. Okay, cool. That's on streamer mode, so nobody can see. Server failed to respond. All right, well, it's that's my cue. I guess we accomplished what we wanted to accomplish and filled up the car, filled up the truck. Should we just call it there, or you want me to start up some RimWorld? You think that's what happened to Sway last time? Restarted Zomboid? I'll just restart it. I mean, I feel like that's not like a PC thing. I feel like that's a separate server issue. I'll give it a shot, restarting the game and see how it goes. Apologies for the black screen, but huh. Yeah, so I just tried going south, Swavey, and like the map just didn't load, and it was just like the road ended, and it was just blackness beyond, and I got a little too close to that blackness, and yeah, it just said lost connection to server. So I'm gonna give it another shot. I restarted the game. And if that doesn't work, I might switch over to RimWorld or something real quick, or maybe just maybe have a quick stream today. I'd hate to end stream that quickly though. So let me pivot, start up RimWorld. I did restart the game. Skeet just redeemed in real life word ban. I can't I can't say the word map. So that's interesting. Let me go into my OBS and can I click over into this? Ooh, that actually might work. Aha! I got some room roll going now. Nice. Okay, that pops up both on Twitch and YouTube. Now I can't click into my room roll, but I think that's because that's loading. Yeah, that's a new one. End of the world, clipped by Cduffo. Yeah, all good. We'll leave that be for the time being. Yeah, we'll pivot over to some RimWorld. I did start a brand new RimWorld playthrough. I know if you've been following my previous RimWorld streams, uh, I have over 1,700 hours in RimWorld, and I've never beaten the game. So I've been streaming RimWorld, trying to beat it, and I will continue that at some point and attempt to beat it. One of the ways that you can beat it, but there's a bunch of new mods that got released, and one of them was Gravship Expanded, and it completely, I wouldn't say redesigns the Gravship, like the main ship that you travel around in the Odyssey DLC, but it adds, like, it just makes it so much more playable and more stuff to do and stuff to pay attention to. And you start with a smaller ship that's pretty cramped like this, with only a few engines. You add more engines to it so you can travel further distances on the world tile. And if you're not familiar with RimWorld, it's basically just like The Sims, if you ever played The Sims back in the day. But it's survival. You get stranded on a planet. You start off with three people, and you have to live off the land. There's seasons, there's plants, there's animals, there's raiders that come in every now and then. If you see every red point on the map here, or on this chart, that's every single time I've been raided so far, and this is just a measure of wealth. So the higher your wealth, the bigger the raids. So you have to manage your wealth a little bit, and it's like a colony simulator. You have to figure out the best combination of resources and your people, and balance defense with growth of the colony. And as you can see, it's like a top-down view. Right now it's winter. I like building into mountains, so this is going to be my future base here. But I have a bunch of people. Each person has different traits that they level up by, doing those things. If they have passions, which are these fires, then they learn those skills much faster. They have different traits, and they can be incapable of doing some things. There's a ton of depth to RimWorld. So yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. But this is my most played and favorite game. I know Zomboid is awesome, but I only have 270 hours in Zomboid. So we'll I mean, I don't even think I'm ever gonna catch up any game to RimWorld. Like, RimWorld's that game that I just always go back to. There's the mod community is just like Project Zomboid, where it's there's mods for like anything that you really want, and it can really change a playthrough. So I'm just gonna make sure these people don't freeze. It is a blizzard outside, 7 degrees. They should be fine. They'll suck it up. The engine cooldown is 2.7 days, so our ship is stuck here for 2.7 days. We're trying to just do some mining while we're here, chop up some trees, make some more fuel for the ship, kind of thing. But yeah, RimWorld's one of those games where, yeah, you can make a playthrough you can do like a medieval playthrough, you can do a sci-fi, super futuristic playthrough, you can trade with a bunch of different factions, you can attack these people who are visiting and make enemies with them, but if you kill them, you can get their stuff. People can have mental breaks, and if this person breaks, this is one of the worst traits, is a pyro. If they break, then they'll start lighting stuff on fire. So if this person was to light all of our rocket fuel on fire, they would probably die, and there would probably be a good chunk of the mountain missing. By good chunk, probably like a few tiles, but D Ham Sham follow, thanks for the follow. I know the title on the stream is a little misleading. We started off with some Project Zomboid, but couldn't get the game working, so we are pivoting to some RimWorld. I don't know if you've ever heard of RimWorld or anything, but yeah, this is play this for a little bit at least. But yeah, thanks for joining. Yeah, right now for Project Zomboid, we're on a streamer server, multiplayer server that's running. So there's a handful of us that are playing that at least a few nights a week, kind of thing. So it's been busy this week. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Just like bumping into people. Zep, how many hours do you have in this game? I can verify in Steam right now. It's 17 something. RimWorld. Oh no, it's sorry. I was way off. It's 1,628 hours in RimWorld. So it's basically nothing. So honestly, I don't even know everything there is to know about RimWorld. I do know a lot, but yeah, there can be couples. All right, Psychic Agony. Marta is somebody that we recruited who didn't tell us anything about their background. It says like childhood, adult, unknown. So those people who like have unknown backgrounds where you don't know anything of, there's unknown risks associated with them. And this dude apparently can turn dead bodies into flesh beasts, and he has every now and then he like lets out a scream that pisses off other colonists that are nearby. That lasts for like 3 days. It's a negative effect. It just increases pain of nearby colonists for 25%. So their consciousness goes down. Moving manipulation, which means if they're crafting, if their manipulation isn't 100 or more percent, then they craft stuff slower. And one thing I like about this game is you optimize everything eventually. So we have this guy here, Chef. He likes to cook. He's good at it, and ultimately you want to try to minimize the amount of steps that the chef has to take between the electric stove and like the crops, and also like keep meat in this fridge here. Right now it's a little inefficient because he's making chem fuel. He's cooking here and then bringing the food all the way over here. Ideally you want the chef to take as few steps as possible, but for now this is how it's going to be until we move into the main area, which will take a ton of time. Yeah, it is a lot of time. I think of that's like half of a year. That's almost a full year, like work year. I think a work year is 2,000 something hours. I could have gotten paid a year's salary if I didn't play this game. Wow, that feels good. Alright, let's have one of our people trade with these visitors. They are leaving. Hopefully it doesn't look like we're gonna catch up, so that's just bad timing on my part. I got distracted. Anyways, so what do we need to do next? We need components because we need to make more assault rifles, and we're getting raided, so that's all gonna not matter right now. We are getting attacked immediately. Sometimes they can take a little while to attack, or they might attack right away. I'm just looking around this map, making sure they aren't coming from any other spots of the map. It looks like it's just one raider, and he's attacking our 3-person crew here. So since they're attacking immediately, over here, I'm gonna recruit or draft our colonists and have them over here. There's different things that you need to take into account a little bit. When it comes to shooting, accuracy is impacted by things that are in the way. So like you see these rocks and trees. If there's a bunch of those in the way, then accuracy might go down. If it's raining out or if it's foggy, shooters are less accurate. These guys suck at shooting. Holy crap, they haven't made a single shot. What level melee is this guy? Level 7, that's not great. This guy's level 10 shooting. He should have. Okay, these two suck at shooting, so I want to make sure that Vax doesn't do any melee, that he continues shooting. Put him in the back, because he's most likely to hit them. These two will melee as they're doing, and Vax will get any shots on him. Looks like Marta is actually getting a little messed up from this guy with the club. But he's not bleeding out yet. Alright, cool. So we get some ambrosia. Marta's not bleeding out, but he needs to be tended. Same with Gardner. So let's undraft everybody. They'll go back. Anybody who's hurt will hopefully go to their bed right away. Nothing life-threatening though, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah. Nice tiny little raid right there. I would love for Vax to heal some people. I think Vax is good at medical. Yeah, level 9. He has a passion for it. Marta, please just... Can you not? What? Why can't you... You can be patient. Why don't you want to be a patient? There you go. Alright, Vax is gonna eat and then hopefully heal Marta. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I just want to make sure that happens, otherwise you can get infected and stuff. It's still an okay chance of getting infected, but that's pretty manageable. Especially if they are younger. The older they are, the less, or the more likely they are to not overcome infections and stuff as easily. Zeph can't say anything. Your Overwatch hours is 3,200. Jesus. Yeah, we gotta play Overwatch sometime. We're gonna be in some crazy. If we do like a 5 or 6 stack of Overwatch, and we have me with, I don't know how many hours I actually have in Overwatch. I think at least like 300, 400. Fish I think has triple or quadruple that, and Cduffo has 20, 30 hours. It's gonna not have any clue how to match us. But yeah, if you're just joining the stream, I know the title is a little misleading. We started off with Zomboid, but had some issues, so we pivoted to some RimWorld. Any excuse that I have to play RimWorld is a good excuse. Okay, so the raid here is done. They're gonna keep mining for until like 1.5 days until the engines cool down. Apparently, if you add more heat sinks, it also decreases the time that the engine cools down for. Yeah, decreasing the grav engine cooldown duration. You can have up to 10 of these. So we just have to try to get as many grav cores and grav floor panels so that we can expand the ship and put more of that stuff in. Alright, let me pause it. Got a mad yak. That's free food right there, free meat. Same map. So we're gonna wait for this yak. Is this frozen? Shallow ocean water. Okay, so it's not frozen yet. I don't know if the ocean will freeze. I feel like it shouldn't. Alright, now that the yak is coming a little closer, let's draft our people. And the cool thing about this map is it's a bunch of little islands, which is kind of rare. That's why I chose to come here, just to check it out, see what it's like. That yak just starts... Is it no longer maddened? Alright, that is rare that happens. I don't know why that happened. Usually if an animal goes manhunter, it just beelines it right towards your people for the most part. And it usually takes a day or two for it to unmadden itself, if it does unmadden itself. But yeah, that's I'll take that, sure, whatever. It is getting towards the end of winter, and since we do have some components, we want to make some robots that'll help move stuff around and also clean stuff. You can kind of see how dirty the floors are here. And also, like, a lot of the walkways outside aren't shoveled with the snow. You can kind of see, like, some people every now and then shoveling little paths. If we get a clean sweep, then we can always... Yeah, Chef's doing some shoveling right now because he has nothing else to do. Fish says PC Overwatch is like 1,400. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Depends on the game. Some games are barely over 100 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. I mean, it's just the games that you like playing. That's all there is to it. There are some games that I've played like once and haven't gotten to again. Like Schedule 1, like had some updates since the last time I played. I haven't played in a while. Oh cool, we did some research. Vitals monitor. Well, we will have to make a hospital at some point. What other research can we do? Advanced fabrication is always good. Can't go wrong with that. Do we try to tame a raccoon again, like we did in the last playthrough? Name it Pedro. Yeah, Schedule 1 I'd like to get back into at some point. Give it like another solid run through. But I feel like it's, even with all the updates, it still might be like repetitive, and I don't know, once you get to a certain point it's like, alright, I can't really spend my money on anything substantial, so why keep playing? So I don't know, there needs to be something else in the late game for that game. But yeah, we got somebody smoking some smoke leaf right there. We finally have some fine meals, which give, I forgot to mention that everybody has needs. They have to go to the bathroom, they have to take showers. If they're in super ugly areas, which this is turning into because it's so dirty, then beauty goes down. You can see these little tick marks that determines different like mood effects that show up over here. If they eat a fine meal, they get +5 for 24 hours. If they eat nutrient paste, then it's like -2 or something. Which we have like unlimited nutrient paste. Let's see how many meals we have. We have 300 meals of nutrient paste on demand at any time. That can easily go up too because we have so much corn and stuff. It's because I wanted to make sure we had a lot of fuel. Which we probably could make even more fuel. But I'm just going to give people time to get through their work bills. Manhunter pack. Okay, it's at our ship again. Some squirrels. It's pretty weak Manhunter packs. Oh, we do have some visitors here, so honestly they will protect us. But we don't necessarily need their protection. Okay, here's where the squirrels are. They're going nuts. Sorry, I had to. So these guys are leaving and they're going right in the direction where the squirrels are. So honestly, they're going to kill the squirrels. Nice. We didn't even have to do anything there. 2 Manhunter events where we didn't have to do anything. Excellent, excellent. That says, I think Cduffo said him, me, you, fish, and someone else. Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, Minty Bear probably. I gotta make. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing here. We're trying to make some bedrooms. We have 1,000 slate, so that's plenty for the floors. What are our construction people up to right now? What's Misty up to? Consuming fine meal. Are they building stuff in this area? I know expanded. You can haul some of those chunks. I know I expanded like power in there, so it's not like pitch black, but it doesn't look like there's too much to build other than these. Oh, we can make some robots. Nice. We need to make basic subcore. So we have, who's it, Chef? Who has, there's a mechanator or mechanitor, whatever. We can make 5, so let's do 5 basic subcores, and then we're gonna want first a clean sweep so they can go around and sweep up. Another lifter is always a good idea. Constructoid, so we have something at least always doing construction, even if it's at a slower rate. Yeah, Minty. Yeah, that'll be awesome. I don't know what the game's gonna throw at us for lobbies, but we'll see. All right, let's build out some of these bedrooms. We want bathroom. This is a massive bedroom. Bathroom's gonna be huge, I guess. I don't know. Usually I don't make them that big, but it is what it is. Let's first get some lights going on here. I like doing the wall lights. Kind of place them anywhere. We have power in here, so we're chilling on that front. Let's get that like that. I try to put bathrooms in each of the bedrooms, but some of them, like this one, I didn't have just because I don't know, I didn't feel like it for that one. We have the beds, we have nightstand, we have that, so we have everything we need. We just need to clean it up a bit, get some slate tiling going. For the bathrooms, we're gonna do slate mosaic tile. It's gonna be a mess. Whoever gets this bedroom is gonna be happy. I'm just worried about right here because raiders could like mine in, but it's only a bedroom. It's not like it brings them into the overall base. So exotic goods trader, nice. We want our best social skill person to get on comms and talk to that exotic goods trader. See what we get. Alright, first thing I'm looking for are grav panels. They aren't selling any. The next best is grav core, which is super expensive, and I don't think we can afford it at the moment. Sell some ambrosia, sell gojus, because we don't want people getting addicted to that. I think you can get addicted. Ooh, a pollution seed is pretty good. I might try to get away with just dumping all my pollution on unsuspecting tribal people. That's always been throughout history a good idea, a good thing to do. I would like a shuttle engine at some point because that's a requirement for building the shuttle, and I think you can only get it through trades and also quest events. You can't craft it or anything. But okay, should be good. Cool, we'll get that. Telescope. Let's put the telescope just out here. Actually, no, that's in the crop field. Hey, put it out there for everybody to have a good time with. All right, so let's get some hygiene. No, gotta go to floors. Go to some mosaic tiles. Get that for the bathroom. And a combat supply. Wow, we're getting like everything all at once. We might be able to sell some of our crappy stuff to this combat supplier. Of course, the person that I chose to talk on the console is super far away and I think has a bad back. Yeah, bad back, so they walk slower. This one is also selling grav core, but it's super expensive, so that's a non-starter for now. We'll get one thing of medicine, sure, top off on that. Anything that we can sell does not really seem like it, so we're kind of in the same situation. So, it is what it is. We tried to grow hops last, like, growing season, but we did it too late, so we weren't able to make any beer, and beer is usually pretty good to sell in Rimroad. That and hard drugs. But we do have the ability to make some wake up, and it is profitable if you buy the Nutramine, which is, it requires 8 of it. It should be still, hopefully. I'm gonna just do forever and use all of that up. Let's do a stockpile zone here for that Nutramine stuff, so we can make wake up and they don't have to walk super far away. So setting up the stockpile zone, put that on critical, and it seems like Chef also has the intelligence skill to craft those drugs. What is being built over here? Oh, that's right, we had a monument. That was a quest that we took for plasteel. It's a pretty small monument, that's why I decided to do that. So, free plasteel, you can never have too much plasteel. I use plasteel to make like marine armor and advanced components and higher tech, more important stuff. Ranged shield belts, and those are just force fields. Not everybody has a shield belt. Why is that? I thought we should have enough, right? I don't know where all my shield belts are at. I would like everybody to have a shield belt. Alright, these guys don't have any components to fix the door. That's not a huge problem, but it could be at some point. Alright, so this guy's... Okay, we got multiple people making drugs. I'm just gonna have... drop it on floor. That way it minimizes their steps and they can maximize the time that they're just crafting. Eventually we'll have lifters like this little robot guy doing all our lifting and moving resources around and stuff. Yeah, everybody's loving the smoke leaf joints. Probably means people aren't doing too well. I forgot that we have a bathroom in here. That was for a prisoner. I'm just gonna unallow that for the time being. We currently don't have a prison, but we can easily turn one of these bedrooms into a prison. Alright, so this person's working on that. We have to put some walls in here. I'll keep it slate so it blends in with the surrounding area. And then hygiene. I think for the normal, yeah, use stall door. So let's put slate stall doors on this. And then we're just gonna do slate bathtub. Put that right there, put that right there. We have to expand the pipes. You can see the pipes underground, this green, turquoise, whatever. Gotta make sure that's connecting to everything that we need in the bathroom. And then do toilet. Toilet here, sure, doesn't matter. Yeah, and that should actually be pretty good for those bedrooms. We could smooth the walls, which will just make it look a bit better, and our lifters bring some resources here, so our construction people don't necessarily have to. Refugees leaving, nice. We took in some refugees. 2 of them asked to join us, which is always good. But Tofu finally decided to leave on their own without any of their friends, which is kind of fun. But he's a pyro, so we wouldn't have wanted to recruit him anyways. Except this guy's a pyro as well. Wait, where is it? Oh, no, it was that guy. Okay, cool. I thought we recruited a pyro, and I was pretty hesitant on doing that. Is it Gardner? No, Supermoon. Okay, maybe we didn't. But yeah, this game, if you've never played it, is like a pretty chill game. It's as chill as you make it. You can play on like 1x speed and like get ahead and kind of just watch things play out. I usually play on 2x speed. It's usually good speed. If something happens, then I might pause it. But if I am just waiting for a ton of stuff to do, then I speed up time. But 2x speed is usually pretty good speed. And during the winter, obviously it's like 6 degrees outside. You can see that on the right side here. It's a little small, but might blend in with the snow a little bit too. So you have to maintain temperature. We have a little wood stove here. Alright, that's fine. We have a wood stove here that heats up water. You can see that demand for this heated water is 1,200, and we have the capacity for 2,000. So we're chilling on that front. And then we have these little radiators here that give off heat for the rooms. So we have that in this main room. We have some air vents that connect some of the rooms together. And these individual bedrooms over here, I usually don't like doing like individual buildings. I like having like one mega building or something like in the mountain, but this time I thought it would look cool to do some like unique shapes and not just rectangles. But yeah, you have to manage the heat for all of these, so it stinks a little bit because then you actually have to bring the water network out and the heated water connected to these and the radiators in each room. These things aren't like super cheap. Like the small ones are 25 steel. I think the larger ones are 75 or 100 plus steel. And steel's pretty easy to get, but early on it can be a little bit of a pain. Especially, are we out of steel? Ooh. Okay. I guess we'll mine some steel. Maybe I'll have these. We need a better miner, that's for sure. That is one thing that our colony is completely lacking. Our miners, the rock mining type. Once we get one good miner, then our ship's gonna collect so much steel. We're gonna have tens of thousands of steel. But for now, especially since we're starting to make components just take a ton of steel, or not a ton, but it adds up. You use components in like everything. 12 steel there, but yeah, that's basically this colony. Let me know what you think if you have any questions. Probably won't have a super long stream because I didn't have anything planned for RimWorld. Kind of was thinking of playing Zomboid for a little bit. Not a super long stream anyways, but yeah, at least give a little RimWorld tour of where we stand, and you'll be able to check in the future and see the progress. Probably in the future I can't like wall this off completely. There's like deep water here where nobody can walk on. I might be able to put like a wood wall on the water and then a normal like steel or vault wall. But this area actually might be hard to like fully protect. So we might have to like wall this entrance off and like have it come all the way up here and then wrap around here, and that will be a lot of wall, but that might be the way that we defend this whole area. Other than that, we're gonna try to upgrade our ship as much as possible. It's gonna be that's the main point of this playthrough, is check out how the Grav ship expanded mod is set up and learn that a bit. New lovers, wait a minute. Chef Craft and Hakuja. Lauded by her broad mindness. Alright. Now they want to be together. Cool. Let's make sure that you don't have any kids. Avoid pregnancy if possible. And I think Chef Craft and Hakuja should be sleeping together. Cool. That's nice because it gives them a a mood buff. That's especially nice for our ship crew. We have Vax and Gardner, who are a couple, and you can see got some loving times 3 plus 16, which is absolutely crazy. Their mood is literally maxed out. So that is huge. The downside is they can have kids, and then you have to make the kids grow up, and you can turn them into. Oh, do we not have any chem fuel for our? Okay, so we won't have any heat in our ship until we make some chem fuel. Do we not have any wood? Why is nobody? All right, hold up. I think everybody's mining. That's why the chem fuel isn't being made. We just want some warmth before we go to bed. Come on, Marta. Make some chem fuel, please. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Vax literally has nothing else to do other than clean? There's no way. There's gotta be some other things to mine. Maybe not. I don't know, there's some stuff to mine. I don't know why he's cleaning. Maybe it's like considered bedroom a little bit. Alright, Marta. Refuel gas boiler. Now they're gonna get slept in cold. Debuff. Yeah, -4. Lasts for 13 hours. Does it? Oh, 20 hours. Full day probably. So that stinks, but I mean everybody's in good enough mood where it shouldn't matter. But alright, I know you guys weren't expecting a RimWorld stream, so I think I might just call it early. We're gonna stream tomorrow. I think with if Cduffo on, then we're gonna team up and maybe move to out west a little bit, go to town out there, do some looting and tooting. We gotta find a car battery charger for the truck, or a different battery for the truck. I hope it uses the same battery as like other trucks, like the box trucks, because that would be pretty easy to replace if we can't find a car battery charger. But yeah, for now, we'll see. That'll be a tomorrow problem. That's for sure. But all right, I'm gonna call it there. I just wanted to do a quick stream tonight. Thanks for joining, guys, and yeah, you'll have to check in. I'll do a RimWorld stream at some point in the future. It's gonna be mostly Project Zomboid for the time being, for the near future, but I'll do another RimWorld stream at some point, and you can see the progress that I've done off stream. But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and until